Amid US-Iran face-off, gold prices in India surged to a new high of 42,000 rupees today. Gold soared to its highest in nearly 7 years today, as intensifying tensions in the Middle East drove investors towards the safe haven metal. Well, Sensex too has tanked over 700 points now. Things seem to be intensifying between the United States and Iran, and because of the trouble in the Middle East, it's also having a spillover effect in other areas, including gold as well as the markets. My colleague Arun Sundaram joins us over the phone line with more details on this. Well, Arun, clearly tough times ahead, it looks like, as far as investments are concerned. And this is the reason why, because of the tensions rising between US and Iran, investors now looking towards the safe haven metal.
Absolutely, Pratibha. Let me run you through what exactly has been happening. First, we'll start with crude. Globally, Brent crude has now kissed $70 per barrel, and that's extremely bad news, because as consumers or heavily dependent consumers on foreign fuel, we will have to now pay literally through our nose for whatever fuel that we use. That's one thing. Secondly, markets have tanked. Markets have tanked more than 600 points. In fact, as we speak, markets are clearly in the red. There is no spot which is green at this point of time. The Sensex dropping more than 680 points, and there is panic both on Dalal Street as well as on the Nifty. That's the second thing. Now, investors are literally shedding the stocks, and they are running to the safety of the yellow metal. Remember, after 6 long years, you're seeing the yellow metal rally. This is the kind of rally we've never seen in the last 6 years. As we speak, the yellow metal trading at close to about 42,460 or 42,500 thereabouts per tola. 1 tola is 10 grams. So that's seen a spike up of nearly about 700 rupees in the last trading day, that is Monday. That's another important development that's taken place. But at this point of time, nobody is sure as to how this will play out. There is a sense of panic. In fact, as we speak, we are also given to believe that tanker rates for transporting crude, for instance, have literally shot through the rooftop. In fact, on Thursday, the VLCC tanker rates, that is the very large crude carrier tanker rates, was ruling at about $9,600 per day. Now, that rate is about $20,000. It's gone up more than 100%. A clear indication that as far as the global fuel transportation is concerned, there is a sense of panic, particularly with what has been happening as far as the Straits of Hormuz is concerned in the Middle East. We don't know how this will pan out. In fact, as we speak, we are also given to believe that none other than the Pope himself has intervened. He's counseled both Iran and the US to mellow down, to take into consideration what is happening across the globe, and ensure that the things don't spiral out of control or out of hand, as Pratibha. So a lot of panic as far as financial markets are concerned, investors rushing to the safety of the yellow metal, and currencies taking it on the chin. As we speak, even the rupee has crossed the 72 mark, and that is extremely bad news. The only sliver of hope at this point of time, as far as Indian markets is concerned, will be what happens on Thursday and Friday. On Thursday, you have TCS, Tata Consultancy Services, India's largest IT services company, coming out with its third quarter results. Will be followed by the other IT bellwether, that is Bengalore's favorite, Infosys, which comes out on Friday. Those two will probably give some guidance and indication of whether the Indian markets will be able to buck the trend despite the deteriorating geopolitical situations.